Well, I grew up a lot different. As I say, I became very active in fighting for the things we were promised. I took part in anti-war demonstrations. I took part in all sorts of things. I think I was a bit of a rebel. Of course, you know that now, don't you? And yeah. I became much more active than I did before I went in. And I was brought up in a very good family, and I like everyone to know that, because the one thing I believe that we should give credit to our parents, and I give lots and lots of credit to my parents, and I'm finding myself talking more about them today than I ever did. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a generational thing. It's just getting old. But the fact is that when I think of my family, they were so far ahead, progressively, of what I'm seeing today. And I remark on that. We talk about that with my daughter too, you know. That we brought her up to respect their values. We brought her up to respect their values. And I look around today and I see that that's not the case of all families. They don't respect the values of the parents at all. My wife is going for a walk this afternoon with my daughter. My daughter's 50. She just got back from Tokyo because she's got a job that takes her all over the world. But she's going for a walk with my wife this afternoon. And she never misses a Sunday when she's home to come to dinner, because we still have a very strong family compact. And that's because of our parents, not because of us. And I don't see that anymore. And that's sad. That's sad. I'm not anti-progressive as far as technology goes, but I see the disadvantages of it. For example, I used to drive over in the bus, and I enjoyed driving in the bus because I'm very much open, and I would immediately start talking to my fellow passenger. But I don't do that anymore, because when I go into the bus, my fellow passengers get this thing stuck in his ears and he's texting or something like that. So the whole society has gone to a point where we no longer interact in conversation with each other, you know. And that's too bad. And I think about that a lot. It's interesting, my daughter talked to me the other night about words. She asked about the word through. And she started in journalism school too at Carleton. She says, tell me why we say through, T-H-R-O-U-G-H, when we say B-R-O-U-G-H is brought, and T-H-O-U-G-H is thought. What makes the O-U? And why do we say that? She asks me questions when she's writing, see. I'm supposed to have the answers. But it's interesting, we still have conversations about little things. We still talk about philosophy. It's interesting because I heard a little story about LOL, see? And when I first saw that, I'm not quite a Luddite, but I used to be. And I always thought LOL meant lots of love, until my daughter says, no, Dad, it means laughing out loud. So I thought that's very interesting. So I happened to read a little bit lately about a teacher in his school who asked the class what LOL meant, and they all said laughing out loud. He said, write it down. And only 5 people had it correct. The rest all had L-E-F-F-I-N-G or L-E-F-I-N-G. So society's changing, and I'm getting older.